So now we've got our list segmented. We've got a list. We've segmented it out. What do we want to say to these people? I've kind of already alluded to some of this with the segmenting. What do I do next? Well, obviously, one of the easiest things you can do is just like a monthly newsletter and use blogs that you've put up on your site. This is something that we do for our clients. Every month, they get a simple newsletter that has a picture and then typically a teaser about the beginning of the article, along with a learn more button, which gets them over back to the website, which helps with brand exposure, top of mind, again, that kind of stuff as well. So definitely have a couple different blogs. If you've published more than one in the last 30 days, obviously link to each of those because they're going to resonate differently with different types of buyers. Understanding custom window shades benefits, maybe that doesn't interest me, but how to keep custom shutters good as new, that one might interest me. So I would click read more to read that particular article. Latest blogs are a great way to do it. New job openings. Job openings are definitely great. Everybody knows somebody right now who's probably looking for a job. There are a lot of jobs out there available that people are hiring for. So a great way to reach out, and maybe it's not your customers that are going to start working for you, but maybe they know somebody, or they have teenagers, or they have relatives or something like that they know is looking for something. So that is a great way to build some content for a newsletter. Obviously, a new product launch. If you have some new products or some new service offerings, definitely tease that a little bit and then send out some information about it. This would be a great opportunity to also make a demo video that shows a little bit about the product. You could even embed that video into the newsletter itself, or send people over to a YouTube channel to show them more about that particular product. So a lot of different ways you could go about doing the new product launch or new service offering. Deals and promotions. Hunter Douglas does this, I think, 3 or 4 times a year, right? They've pretty much always got the same sales, but they swap them out. But people need to know about this. Obviously, Hunter Douglas has great brand recognition. So telling people about the upcoming rebates, things like that, are a great way to stay in front of them and also reach out to them. Industry news is good. Just be careful with industry news because not everybody cares that this company bought out this company, or this company has a new CEO. Some of that consumers just don't care. So you have to be really careful about that. But if there was news maybe around choking and cords and stuff, and how all the companies are getting rid of all that, or something around new motorization opportunities, those kind of things might be really cool to share with your audience. Before and after pictures, these are super impactful. This is a really good one, before and after by Made in the Shade, but it looks great. It's shot from the same angle, same lighting, things like that. But you can definitely see a difference before and after, and people just love these kind of pictures. So anything that you can do around that typically will get you some decent click-throughs, a lot of eyeballs on it. Obviously, behind the scenes, again, this could also translate to video and interviewing some of the people in the workroom, things like that. Any kind of things behind the scenes, projects that you're working on, maybe some custom projects that you're doing might be really cool to kind of highlight. But these are great ways to figure out content for an email marketing campaign. FAQs. This is another good one. Instead of building like a list of FAQs and answering them all, take them on one at a time. Here's a question we get pretty often, do I need XYZ in order to get roller shades? I don't know, something like that. And then go through, answer the question, show about the roller shades, show them what they do, and then answer the question as part of that FAQ. Again, you could do it as a video as well, or you could just do it as a blog post and then send that information out. People are thinking about these things. And here's the thing. If you hear a question 4, 5, or 10 times when customers are calling, there's probably hundreds of people that are also thinking that same thing and looking that up online. So why not be the one that creates that piece of content, answers that question, and becomes the subject matter expert in the minds of potential consumers? Obviously, upcoming opportunities. If you are doing a webinar, or if you are attending a conference or something, or there is some sort of local event that maybe you are sponsoring, something like that. A lot of different ways to go about this and use it as promotion for your business, but again, stay top of mind in the consumer's mind. Couple tips for sending. Don't overwhelm your audience. So don't send too many different things in a newsletter where they don't know what to focus on. Make it just about a couple things, and they should all be fairly similar to each other. Make sure you're not always selling. In fact, rarely should you really be selling something. Now, obviously, if you're promoting the new Hunter Douglas rebates, you're kind of selling, right? So that's okay. But in most cases, consider creating email marketing content that simply adds value to the recipient. That is going to go a lot further in their mind than you trying to sell them something. As I mentioned earlier, segmenting your list is really going to help. It's going to get you a warmer list. They're gonna read more. They're gonna be a little bit more engaged. And lastly, always have an unsubscribe button on your email blasts, and understand it's not a bad thing. It is definitely not a bad thing. If somebody is unsubscribing from your newsletter, that means they're not a buyer. They're not interested in purchasing anything from you. And from an email standpoint of sending emails out, the more emails that are opened, the more likely you're going to get positive deliverability of emails. So there's no sense in sending emails to people that don't want them and are just going to delete them anyway. Better to send to a list of people that are warm and interested in what you have to say.